Tonight, the race for office continues as 2 candidates drop out of the race. There are now just 4 candidates remaining left for the 2021 presidential race. One final debate will take place Tuesday night to determine the Democratic Party nomination.
From RFF News, this is the RFF Evening News with Rondon Raven.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the RFF Evening News. I'm Rondon Raven, live from RFF Studio 1. Tonight we will talk about the Democratic race shortening with only 4 Democrats remaining. We will also have other news, sports, and weather. Right now, let's go to our news desk. Here's Steele Hattrick Paris. Good evening, everyone. I'm Steele Hattrick Paris. Tonight, the race for office continues as 2 candidates drop out. There are now just 4 candidates remaining for the 2021 presidential race: Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, Mike Bloomberg, and Donald Biden. A large fire took place at a sports arena in Helena, Montana. It was reported that a possible arsonist could have torched the place on fire. The police think that because there was no people in the general vicinity of the arena. Today is Ice Cream Cheese Pizza Day. Little Caesars is having a 2-for-1 sale, while Pizza Hut is having a half-off sale, so you better go get your pizzas. You know, Rhonda, that kind of sounds good, an ice cream cheese pizza, don't you think? Yeah, Steele, I mean, anything on pizza sounds good, Steele, thank you. An 85-year-old woman was spotted in a suspicious-looking costume. It was reported by dozens of eyewitnesses that it was a superhero costume. So far, no pictures or videos of the incident have been released. Our most wanted for this week is the arsonist that did torch the arena on fire in Montana. 43-year-old Cassie McNuts is wanted for charges of arson and robbery. If found and convicted, she can spend up to 75 years in prison. It's now time to check with weather. Let's go now over to Al Joker for the weather. Al?
Yeah, thanks. As you can see on the East Coast, it is really warming up there with temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s in most of the East Coast. But as we head out farther west, not only does it get colder, it gets more frigid. Negative 24 degrees outside will be the high tomorrow, with the wind chill of, I can't even imagine what that's going to be. We'll have a report on that here in just a few moments. And then, a little farther west, there was rain in most of California. Most of that has died down, rain and thunderstorms. But most of that has seemed to die down, and tomorrow it's going to be beautiful in California. Now, down to the southern areas of Texas and Arizona and those states down there, Alabama, we've seen a stationary front down there as well. That's your forecast. Let's go out now to Scoop Grab on what the weather is like outside. Scoop?
Yeah, thanks, Al. It is freezing out here. It is like negative 11 out here, I think is what it was when we last checked. And that doesn't even compare to what the feels-like temperature is. I'm sure the feels-like temperature, it's way in its 30s. It is freezing out here. In fact, there's still snow here. When's sunshine ever going to come? I don't know. But I'm excited for when that day comes and all the snow is off this grass. And I don't have to be wearing any of this on right now. We're going to send it right back now to Rondon in our studio. Where it's much. We'll be right back with sports. Welcome back, I'm Chicken McNuggets. The Super Bowl is over and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were playing in their home stadium. They were playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, it was one-sided pretty much the whole game, with Tampa Bay winning by a score of 31-9. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are in California trying to get a win against the Golden State Warriors. It was NBA's game of the night, and Brooklyn won by a score of 134-117. And the USHL, the Musketeers, are back at home playing the Sioux Falls Stampede after the Muskies won in Lincoln last night 3-1. They are back to play Sioux Falls again after they just played them this past Friday night after losing to them. Today, the Muskies did get the W 4-2 against the Sioux Falls Stampede. We'll be back right after this. To conclude, Before we go tonight, the word of the week is thanks. Thanks so much for watching our premiere episode of News Report. We'll see you next Sunday morning at 7 o'clock a.m. Central Time. Good night.